Hi Year 3, it's Miss Hare here with Tuesday's writing lesson. Now we're going to get... Oh, sorry, it sounds like we've got news just in. Let's cut over.
And it looks as though we have some breaking news, so I'm going to transfer you to our resident reporter, Lithia Firth.
Thank you, I'm reporting live in Birmingham. A 6-year-old boy called Leon was in a circus tent. On the event on Monday evening, Leon was transported to the place between in a box. We have no idea why, but we think that the magician Abdul Kazam asked him to do this. This all happened in a secret place that we haven't found yet. More news at 8 o'clock.
Well done, Alithia. You did a great job at being a news reporter and reading your report all about Leon. We were all very impressed with you. Keep up all the hard work. Now, let's get started with today's lesson.
Our learning objective today is to generate exciting vocabulary. You will need a piece of paper or a book and a pen or a pencil. And looking at the key vocabulary for today, we've got adjective, verb, noun, common noun and proper noun, the same as yesterday. Pause the video and see if you can do the actions for all the different word classes. We're going to start by listening again to the poem together. The magic box. I will put in the box the swish of a silk sari on a summer night, fire from the nostrils of a Chinese dragon, the tip of a tongue touching a tooth. I will put in the box a snowman with a rumbling belly, a sip of the bluest water from Lake Lucerne, a leaping spark from an electric fish. I will put in the box 3 violet wishes spoken in Jugati, the last joke of an ancient uncle, and the first smile of a baby. I will put in the box a 5th season and a black sun, a cowboy on a broomstick and a witch on a white horse. My box is fashioned from ice and gold and steel, with stars on the lid and secrets in the corners. Its hinges are the toe joints of dinosaurs. I shall surf in my box on the great high-rolling breakers of the wild Atlantic, then wash ashore on a yellow beach the colour of the sun. What is in your box? On the screen now are some ideas of things that we could include in our boxes. Have a little think about what you'd like to include and why. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in my box, then it will be your turn to put some items in your own box, ready for writing your very own magic box poem later this week. In a moment, we're all going to add some adjectives and verbs to our plans. Now just before, here are the chillies. Chilli 1 is to use the bits and bobs for ideas. In a moment, I'm going to put a screen up with some bits and bobs. You can pause the screen and go back to it when it's your turn to have a go and use some of the adjectives and verbs on that sheet. Chilli 2 is to add your own adjectives and verbs to describe. And Chilli 3 is to use alliteration when adding adjectives. And I will talk you through that. Remember, don't pause the video at the moment. This is just showing you the chilli challenges. Now I'm going to talk you through how to apply those chilli challenges. Here are some adjectives that you might want to use in your writing today. Here are some verbs that also might be helpful for you if you're doing Chilli 1. Remember to have a look at mainly the ones under movement, this first column here. If you choose one like hop, you might have a frog in your box and he might be hopping. So remember, you will need to add that suffix ing on the end. Hopping.
I'm going to use one whole sheet of paper to draw the items from my box. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle on the inside. And this is going to be the inside of my box. And I'm going to draw and write 5 items that I would like inside my box. 5 things that make me smile and make me happy. I've now finished drawing my 5 items inside my box. Now having a think, are these adjectives, nouns or verbs? Well done. They're all nouns. They are things that I have drawn. I've got puppies, butterfly, sunset, rainbow and time. They are all things, okay? So I would like you to have a go now. You can draw the pictures or you can write the words or you can do both like I have at drawing your box and putting inside your 5 nouns that you'd like to include. Off you go. We've got our nouns now and we're going to try and add some adjectives. Can you remember what an adjective is? Well done. It's a word that we use to describe. So I'm going to think about my nouns and I'm going to come up with one adjective to describe each of my nouns. So I'm going to do for sunset, I'm going to do relaxing. Because I don't know about you, but whenever I see a sunset, it makes me feel all nice and relaxed. Relaxing sunset. I'm going to go for colourful. A colourful rainbow. Even though I haven't coloured mine in yet, I know that it's going to be a colourful rainbow. Butterfly. Now, I'm going to try for a Chili 3 challenge today. And I'm going to try and include alliteration. And if you remember from when I read the poem, alliteration is when we have 2 or more words that start with the same sound. So, butterfly. Can I think of an adjective to describe the butterfly? Oh, I heard some of your suggestions. I'm going to go for beautiful. Beautiful butterfly. Okay, while I work on these 2, I'd like you to pause the video and have a go at adding some adjectives to your nouns. Great job so far, Year 3. Well done. Now you should have your 5 nouns and your 5 adjectives. Did you manage to get alliteration in there? Well done if you did. Now this time I am going to add some verbs. Okay, now my verbs are going to be words that are describing what they are doing or the action. Okay, so let's have a think about puppies. What could my puppies be doing? Or I could say barking, sleeping. I'm going to go for sniffing. Puppies like to sniff lots of new things, don't they? So I'm just going to put near my puppy, sniffing. Okay, I'm now going to look at my butterfly. What could my butterfly be doing? It could be flying. Let's think of a way to describe, instead of flying, I'm going to think of a better word. I'm going to up-level it. What about fluttering? Beautiful butterfly, fluttering. Fluttering. See if you can have a go and add in 5 verbs to your nouns and adjectives. Off you go. Well done in today's writing lesson, everyone. You've worked really hard. Now we would love to see what you have decided to put in your magic box. And if you can send them over as soon as possible, I'm hoping that I can fit some in the end of the week in the shout-outs. So remember to send them to the email at the bottom now, and I will see you tomorrow for the writing lesson. Bye.